Right folks, welcome back. Episode 3. Just in the middle of selling some silage. I've already sold one trailer load. This is the second. We're getting roughly, well, just under seven grand a trailer load. And I'm doing this to kind of help offset the cost of a fertilizer spreader, because we need to get some fert down on the grass field that we planted, or that we seeded. I'll need to see about a lime spreader and all. We'll need to check the cows to see if they're alright, and check the animal dealer and all, see if there's any gidgins worth buying. Might check and see. I need to get a fuel tanker down, don't I? Some sort of diesel tank put down in the yard. Again, there is on the Saxlingham like home farm, but we didn't own that, and I can't just rock up and say, just gotta fill up the fent, mate. You good with that? Aye. Right, so we're expecting just under 7 grand here. Minus 210 for environmental score. That's because our grass fields no been well kept. Oh, am I gonna get round at that? Oh, just. Should we... I might just jump to the cows to check them, and check the animal market on the trigger at the feeding trough. Aye, we need to fertilise that grass field. Get some lime down on it. Depending on how long that takes, might have a wee look at some contracts. See if there's a good contract, because we need to start bringing in some money to offset all this hire purchase. Money that's leaving the bank is ridiculous. It's something like 10 grand a month, and at the minute we've got nothing coming in to offset that. So we're going to have to purchase a fertilizer spreader outright. A spreader that can do lime. I'll need to have a look at the prices of them. If they're crazy, is that going to be another higher purchase? Or do we install a mod? Right, let's just abandon that there. The new... Why is that showing that? I can't pick that up, can I? Why is that on? Is that on? That's maybe on a button on the controller. Right, let's check this first. And where are we here? See, that does both actually. That would probably be the better purchase, wouldn't it? What's this? Oh, it's not a mod, so it must be new to the game. Why has it got a big crane arm on the back of it? Right, I think maybe we get that. I was thinking that initially, But that does both, doesn't it? So there's no point in me buying both. I can just empty it. Right. Big extension. That's the one there, isn't it? Right, we'll just buy that outright. Oh, was that a mistake? Let's just get 2 of these now. And we'll need to see. We'll need to see about the lime. Right, wait a minute, I turned that off. Why is that on? Abandon that there. Is that in any kind of position to fill it up? Oh, I think this has got to be enough. I don't know. Gotta buy another 2 just in case. That only leaves us 6 grand. Right, definitely might have to sell some more silage. We've got nothing like enough money. Right, hopefully this is enough now. Right, let's have a wee look. How are they doing for food? Just under 15,000, so they've only used 1,000 overnight. Let's get the mouse for this. We're looking for... I'm not interested in Angus, the new. We'll stick to... Oh, he could be quite good actually. Nah. Right, we'll just leave that as is. Close the gate. Nothing really there for to be getting too excited about. Shouldn't be any crop destruction. Let's see how quick this gun's done then. Bring up the wee map. That's working good. Right, this I'll just be a quick time lapse.
Got boots by the back door, dust on my jeans. And that rooster's been crowing since 3:15. The tractor's warmed up and the fields are calling. Ain't no quitting when the work keeps hauling. It's sun up to sundown, working this land. Calloused hands, but a heart that's...
Well, that didn't take long at all, did it? Right, we need to go and empty this. spreader. See if we can fill it with lime. I don't know if I'm going to have enough money for lime to cover the field. We're going to need the lime gun's doing rapid. That's the issue here. It comes absolutely flying out, especially on the first application. Once you're doing it on the regular, it's not too bad. So we'll take this back to the yard, we'll get it emptied, and we'll see how much lime we can purchase. And I suppose we'll start spreading it and we'll just take it for there. If I need to go back to the yard again and start selling some silage to cover the cost of lime, then that's what we'll need to do. But again, this will be time-lapsed for you to make it more enjoyable. I'd imagine that first time-lapse there was probably only 20-30 seconds or something, I would imagine. This only took me not even 5 minutes to spread that field with the fert. Right, where do we want this? Let's try and be tactical here. What side's it got to come at? Oh, it's coming in a line that way. Right, that's fine. That's fine. Right, lime. What we're thinking? Are we going to have enough money? I mean, the lime is pretty cheap, to be fair. But even still, its consumption rate is mental. Let's get into this. This. So I gotta fill that. It's gonna knock that out of the road a wee bit. Right, I'll cut this out and we'll jump to the time lapse of the field.
Living life slow in a high-speed world, with cornrows growing and my flag unfurled. Might not be much.
Right, as you can see, no even one headland there with 14,000 litres of lime. That's mad. We're definitely gonna have to sell some more silage. Right. Let's just get it done then. Not even one headland for 14,000 litres. I think I'm going to have to fill this at least another 2 times, maybe 3. So we're talking another 12 grand. So that's 2 trailer loads of silage, got to cover the cost of that. So that's no problem. Then in fact, let's have a look at contracts instead of selling the silage. Let's have a look at contracts. Let me get back. I'll get back to the yard. I'll have a look at contracts. We've got fert. I could do a couple of fert jobs. Could cover the cost. I've got. What else have we got? Forage harvester's only got a grass pickup, we've only got the trailer, we didn't have any actual other equipment for seeding, mowing, ploughing, cultivating, anything like that. We're at bare bones here. Quite a good looking setup though, innit? Right, contracts. Fertilising. Oh. Definitely doing that then. Definitely. I don't know if we'll have enough fertilizer to do that job yet. Might have to purchase some more of that, but that's a nice wee contract to find. Right, I'll either jump cut this contract or time lapse it again. Is this video just going to be full of time lapses at this point? Hopefully not. What did we have? 4,000 for it. Let's just try and work this out in 12.9 acres used 1,300 litres. So 27, what did we say? 13. So it's nearly double. $13.26, that's got to be really neat, isn't it? Right, let's get another bag of fert then. And let's hope that that is enough. I mean, it might be totally different for a different crop. If it's different crop type, sorry, and where are we? I can't afford two of them, can I? If it's a different crop type and it's got to take more fert, then it's got to be a silage cell for to get the money to purchase the fertilizer to finish this field, to get the money to purchase the lime. Right, where is this field actually? How do we get to it? Right to the bottom. Right. Got a rough idea where I'm going. Right, jump cut to me at the field. Right, there we go, that's a contract complete. In fact, before we go any further, let's just collect our wages. Any others? Bill, any, look at that, 50 grand for to lime that field. Let's have a look at these. How much are them whole onions paying? 20 grand. 40 odd grand there. How much is the whole? 36 grand. I could do a few of these contracts between episodes so that they're no just for jump cuts and time lapses, because that's how this has got to end up here. Like, I don't want to be talking too much through these because I want to like get on with the work. Let you see the fields being worked on. Ultimately, I'd imagine that's why you're here to watch, see the progress, no for to listen to me waffle on or just sit and watch time lapses. So, what I'm going to do now is empty this, purchase some more lime, get our grass field finished. And then probably call it a day there. Between episodes, I'm going to see about getting some contracts completed. Just a few, nothing mental. And then I'll probably just stick them onto a course plate, to be honest. Do I need to purchase the whole? Should I just rent all the equipment? Let's do that, in fact. Then I'm not mucking about between episodes. Right now, I'm going to empty this, fill it with lime. We're going to borrow the items to do them 2 contracts. We're going to stick them onto a worker, and we'll go and finish liming the grass field. That's exactly what we'll do. Right, judging by the last attempt, that's better. Comes out sideways, you want to throw it in a line, it needs to be like that. That BG right there, purchase that. Probably like 1.5 mil or something for that BG. Right. Let's just purchase that now. That's the wrong button. That in. Borrow items. Let's get this off on its way. I keep forgetting I've got course plate and auto drive activated on this. Right, you're destined for what? Field 11. Field 11. Go. Let's get that filling again. Bethy's exactly the same. Let's bring this in up here so as it's not. Got to take the tour around the store car park. You're field 12. Tell you what, if we're at this here, we might as well. What about? I'm not going to do anything that's got to be requiring like emptying or filling out anything. Let's take that in and all. This has got to get us some serious cash, by the way. Really good Deutschfahrer. Right, let's swing around the back of this to get the weight first. Shout out to the auto drive guy for the auto drive courses. They are dynamite, by the way. What? How's that completed? I can collect that before it's even done anything. No way. Right, we're not doing that. I'm going to send that there to do it anyway. Can I? I wonder if I can. I'm maybe not be able to do any work in that field in that case. Boom, onto a worker. Start filling that up. Let's get that onto a worker. Curious to see what happens here. If this is the case, I didn't need to do anything. That is like a proper cheat code. You just go in and collect all them weeding jobs. So I take the lot of them and then no have any work to do. What in was it? Field 2 this year. That doesn't seem right, does it? Let's see what happens here. Looks like it's got to work. Well, soon. There we go. Right. I'll just leave that to do that then. At least then I'm actually doing the work and paying for the worker to do it, without just doing nothing and collecting the money. Morals, you know. Morals. Right, we'll chuck this onto a time lapse because I would imagine I'm going to be back and forward here purchased enough for at least another full tank of this, so we'll see. Let's use this auto drive on this. Now, what field's yours? Oh, 48. I think it is. It is 48. Just curious to see the routes in that it takes. I clicked the wrong end. Aye, I did. There we go. Where's he gone? Right, another wee quick time lapse. Right, I'm back at the field. I just had to nip away and do something there quickly, and as you can see, the contracts are coming on nicely. They're both halfway done. Into the field, liming this. Let's crack on with this. There's the headland completed. Who's looking forward to this new Highland map coming? Obviously, gone by the accent, you could imagine that I'm excited for it. It's Scottish map, the Highlands, the fishing looks garbage. Get that in the bin. That's the same as everything else. That's just another production, as far as I'm concerned. Load that up with fish. Fish comes out the other end. Sell fish. That's garbage. Get that in the bin. Waste of time. I mean, having a Scottish map, the Highland cows, they'll be good. Wonder what kind of price the Highland cows will run. And I wonder what you're going to get for the Highland cows. Do Highland cows produce only young? I actually don't know. Can you get milk for a Highland cow? No idea, to be honest. I'm interested in that. I'm interested in the map. Interested in the new equipment that will be coming along with it. I think we're going to get some of the Mercedes pack, Mercedes equipment. There's got to be some new manure spreaders and stuff like that and all. Is Ford tractors coming? Am I right in saying that? Ford's getting a mention. I can't believe this line, man. Right, this is definitely going on a time lapse. This has got to take forever. All this back and forward. Right, enjoy.
Much, but it's all mine now. Running on faith, sun up, sundown. Old dog riding in the flatbed seat. Kids playing barefoot in the summer heat. Ain't no Wi-Fi.
Right, here we go. Last week bit of lime gone down on the grass field. All the contracts are finished, so we'll collect the money from them. And I think we'll call it a day. Somehow I'll need to mash this together to make it enjoyable to watch. We've got just shy of 5k lime left in the spreader. I need to get a fuel tank down, get some diesel into the... Let's do that actually, and then we'll call it a day. The other thing I wanted to mention was I've been using an Xbox controller while playing this and recording these videos, but I do actually have like a gaming chair. How would you just, what are they called? They're like a playseat type thing for a steering wheel and pedals to attach to. So I've got one of them that kind of folds up and it's just tucked away out the road, and it's got the Logitech G920, I think it is, and the pedals attached to it. I've also got a wee metal plate that I had to drill through it. I had to drill through the play seat. It's metal framed. I had to drill through it. I've got a wee metal plate that's attached to this, like, basically kind of hangs off the side of it, where I can attach the SimTask farm stick. So I think maybe I'll see if I can somehow get it set up so that I've got the mic there and I can sit in the chair and use the steering wheel and pedals and the farm stick for to do this. That would make it much more enjoyable for me. The driving would be a bit better, hopefully. Right, collect that, and collect that. Hey, that's decent money, that. We're back up to 67,000. That's roughly where we started this episode. And we've bought that. Bought that spreader. Bought all that fert, all that lime. Right, diesel tank. Diesel tanks are they in this? No, this year. Do I have any Elm Creek placeables? I did not know that I had Elm Creek installed. We could just do the Saxlingham. Oh, I thought that was going to be massive for a second there. Where's the pump on that? And then what, I would need to go around the back to fill that. That's fine. Is this mouse going to work? Oh no. I did not mean to place that. Right, I'm going to have to smooth that off a bit and now paint it away. Oh, what? It's not that, is it? I didn't tell me that the... Is it that? Aye. I was going to say, didn't tell me. Right, let's use the mouse. That's what I was trying to do. The mouse wouldn't work there for a second, then I just clicked the mouse button. And where do I want this? I maybe want it just somewhere like there, do I? It probably should be sitting like that though. I think like there. Aye, that looks pretty good. Needs painted. Needs painted to match the rest. That'll do. Right. So I need to fill this. Let's get some fuel purchased for this. We're not wanting to buy that much. 2,000 litres, let's see how that goes. Right, thanks for watching folks, we're going to leave it there.